What's going on, guys? Jay West here. All right, let's talk about this. All right, now you guys know, because I say it like in every Super 7 video, I've been waiting for Rat King for a minute. From the Super 7 line. Whew. So we got some reveals. We got some reveals yesterday. I waited for the official reveal because yesterday it was a leaked picture and I knew something else was going to happen, so that's why I wanted to do it today, and I'm glad I waited. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about some of these releases from Super 7 wave. I think it's wave 10 we're on now. So I'm gonna start off with Casey. Now Casey looks pretty good. It's basically the Mirage Casey. So he's got the red on with the gray. That mask looks dope. That mask with the broken half of the mask looks so dope. Um, Gotta admit that looks pretty cool. Other than that, yeah, pretty much the same weapons and everything. I think they changed the color of the bag. It looks more, yeah. Look, the Mirage looks a little bit more realistic. That face is so cool, though. I dig that. Um, but yeah, there's really not much to say on Casey. Just a basic repaint. But that's to be expected with this line. There's mad repaints. Um, some repaints like I would be looking forward to, and that's actually one of them. That's actually a really cool repaint, and they gave us something new. Um, let's move on to April. And now this was supposed. It looks kind of like the Ravishing Reporter hair, but like, I think it's. I forgot what it was. Ninja April or something like that. I like what they did with her though. It's different because the vintage figure was like it had like these short like this leopard outfit on. It looked dumb. She actually looks like a ninja newscaster. Um, the weapons are pretty cool. She comes with like nunchucks, and she comes with regular nunchucks, like a microphone nunchuck, a katana, a sai, a bow staff, camera. Looks like she has like the cartoon April face with like a mask, like a surgery mask, like a mask on her face, and then she's got a head with a bandana on. So she looks pretty good. I don't know if it's probably one that I would be interested in buying. I would have to see after it comes out to see if they actually if it doesn't have like the shiny skin, because they're females in the Super 7 line are usually just they look good in theory, and then they come out looking like caca. So next up, I'm saving Rat King for last because I got a lot to say on that. Now this Leo, classic rocker Leo, looks pretty dope. I actually think this is one where they actually improved over the original, the vintage one. When it comes to the guitar, I'll show you pictures of all this stuff too. When it comes to the guitar, it like they're katanas and they plug into the actual bass of the guitar, which is it's awesome. And the old one, it just came with these stupid guitar looking katana. They look stupid. Yeah, I'm sorry, they look stupid. These look cool, and you could plug them actually into the bass of the guitar. I would probably get that just for the guitar alone. Now, here's the thing though. It looks exactly like the vintage figure. Exactly. Like some of the accessories are different, but the figure itself looks exactly like the vintage one. So, moving on, moving on from there, we go to Rat King. I get what they're trying to do. I do. I get what they're trying to do. If you compare it to like NECA's version and the cartoon version, it looks similar to the cartoon version. There are some similarities with the toy. I get Playmates got involved and Viacom and Nickelodeon, and there's all this big mess where they're not exactly allowed to make recreations of the old vintage figures, which is stupid. Like basically, we're gonna buy this stuff. You can't even find some of these figures on the shelf that Playmates is recreating or throwing, the reissues. You can't even find them on the shelves half the time. So why are they trying to step on Super 7's feet and be like, we don't want you to do straight recreations. You got to do your own thing. The point of the line was to make recreations of the vintage line with updated sculpts and articulation. So now that that's out the window, I feel like it's kind of like you're stepping on their toes. They're backed into a corner, and they have to do stuff like this. it's like, I like what they did with Leo. They kept it almost the same sculpt and they gave him different weapons, which was and it worked. Rat King is like a mix between the cartoon, some you could see some vintage toy in there, and then that head sculpt is just out of, well, I don't know where they got the idea for the head sculpt from. I don't know. With this, okay, now if you look at Rat King in the cartoon, real short hair, almost, real, it's real short. It's not like out of control. It's not crazy, nothing like that. You look at the old toy, Bald Speedo. He was ugly. He was ugly. He had like his skin looked like rats were chewing on it. He had some nasty, messed up teeth, red eyes with black pupils. He looked dirty. He looked nasty, and that's what I loved about that figure. Rats crawling on him, bones, centipede on the chest. He looked awesome. And I'm like, yo, if they recreate that, it's gonna look so phenomenal. It's gonna look so good. What is this? Oh, this is the only one that I like. I don't complain about Super 7 too much because I don't, like all their stuff has been, pretty much straight recreations and it's actually pretty good stuff. But when you get to my favorite figure in the line and you botch it, I mean, botch it. Like they could have kept some of the elements, even if they had to change it just to tweak it a little bit. What's with the hair? There's this long hair and looks like he's at the 80s, and I don't even know what's going on. He looks too pretty. He does have red eyes, though. He does have the red eyes in one of the heads. I don't get it. Where's the bone, the centipede? Like either put it in a different spot, like move it over here or something, or do something. No spiders crawling on him. He looks basically just like the cartoon version, but like an animated. Like people were saying, like he looks like an anime character. Kind of does with that hair. No accessories except a flute. 3 rats. 3. 3 rats, that's it. I do like the rat with the pizza though. That one looks kind of cool. But other than that, he's got more hands than he's got rats. So I feel like they dropped the ball on this one, not because of any choice of their own. They kind of, were backed into a corner. It's understandable, but if you could do, I don't know what phase, Viacom or Nickelodeon or Playmates, so somebody stepped in there and made them change things. I don't know where they're at during this wave, because Leo looks vintage, April was changed, and Rat King was changed. So it's like maybe it was too. They gave us all these stupid characters in the first couple waves. Nobody cares about Robot. Oh, I'm speaking for myself, but I can't really speak for y'all. But I don't care about Robot, Bebop, and Rocksteady. I don't care about no big gigantic ape dude. Rat King should have been in like the first 5 waves. That's how it should have been. He should have been in the first 5 waves. That way we could have got a straight vintage to updated, model. This one was disappointing. I'm sorry. Like the last couple waves have been disappointing for me. Too many repaints, and repaints are fine, but then it's like to a point where it's like, okay, every wave and more than one in a wave, you got to make your money somehow. But then I think doing new characters will get you more money instead of doing straight repaints. Having Rat King, one of the main core characters, be in wave 10 and then botching it because somebody else stepped in, like that's just disappointing, man. But that's my rant. Oh, and then they dropped Karai too. They tried to they dropped a picture of Karai. I'll show you right here. Karai looks amazing. Karai, like that's actually kind of cool because I don't think Karai had a figure in the old Playmates line. Thank God she didn't, because they would botch that too. They dropped a picture of Karai and then they deleted it and then they put up a new picture. So Karai's coming. So that's actually a figure I'm looking forward to. I think she might be the standout of this wave. If she's included in this wave, I'm not sure how she's going to be released. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this, man. Yeah. So I'm going to keep cherry picking this line. I might pick up Rat King. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to salvage him and try to do something. I might try to get into some custom work on that one. I need that ugly, grotesque looking Rat King, man. I can't have this pretty boy sitting on my shelf. But that's enough of me ranting. I'm about to be out, man. Um, yeah, I think he's up on Super Seven's website right now, the whole wave except for Karai. He should be up on Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store later today. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the west side. Be good to each other, man. Peace and love. And I'm out.